So in order to eat breakfast, you need to be part of the Breakfast Club because I don't think I ever got that memo. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out The Breakfast Club. This is a movie that I have really wanted to watch for a really long time. I am really excited for it. I really like teen movies in high schools because I'm kind of at the age right now where I can really relate to them. I know this movie came out, I think, in like the 80s or something like that, so obviously I'm not going to relate to teenagers in 80s maybe their struggles that they were having at that time period, because maybe the struggles have changed, but I'm sure I'll still be able to relate to a bunch of the stuff in this film. I know the ending freeze frame of this movie, the fist in the air as the credits roll, I know that it's very iconic, it's very famous. I would literally be disappointed in myself if I didn't know about that as someone who really likes film. But yeah, I don't know anything else about this movie, so I'm really excited to check it out. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn the light and we can decide what color it should be. Boop! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this lighting is a very tough one. I don't really know what color it's going to be because we could go yellow for scrambled eggs. It's a little more orange, but we could go yellow for scrambled eggs. We could go like a reddy sort of color for like a bacon in the morning. I don't know, maybe a blue for some blueberries on your pancakes and stuff like that. But I think today, you know, I'm gonna go yellow in honor of all of those eggs out there, the scrambled, the mashed. I'm pretty sure this movie is not actually about breakfast. However, this movie, the title alone, is making me hungry, so in honor of all of those scrambled eggs out there and stuff, I'm gonna go yellow. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon with uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this thing. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Breakfast Club. Whoa, whoa. Ah, John Hughes. There you go. That's the director. I knew I knew the director. Imagine if the soundtrack is like this throughout the whole movie. Oh, it's gonna be such a bop. Written and directed by John Hughes. Let's go, John. You know how hard it was to read that quote while this amazing jam is going on, and I'm trying to sing the words of the song, whoa, and read the quote at the same time?
Whatever it was we did wrong. What we did...
Oh, what the heck?
But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling...
Me neither.
An athlete. A basket case. Princess.
Are these gonna be all of our characters?
Is this the first time or the last time we do this?
The first and the last.
We're not supposed to study, we just have to sit there and do nothing.
Well, mister, you figure out a way to study.
She reminds me of my bum. Who's this nutbag over here? Oh, this guy really is a nutbag. He's gonna be my favorite, I can already tell. Ooh, that one was so cold. You know, she gets out of the back seat, wide shot, parents drive off. The difference between the other families.
It is now 7:06.
Oh, that's why it's called The Breakfast Club.
8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you're here.
8 hours.
We are going to write an essay of no less than 1,000 words.
What? That's so unfair.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
I wouldn't say that you're a bull, mister. You're more like a mouse, a scared mouse. Oh, stop it, stop it. Why are you doing this? It's so gross. That's such a brilliant shot. Everyone here has got to be so weird, and I love it. That was the worst throw I've ever seen in my entire life.
What are we supposed to do if we have to take a piss?
Please.
If you gotta go, you gotta go.
This guy's definitely the one to start all of the stuff that's gonna happen in this movie.
Sweets? You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
He's so good at what he's doing.
Injection.
Hey! What's going on in there?
It's just the birds, sir. It's just the birds.
There's 4 other people in here, you know.
God, you can count. See, I knew you had to be smart to be a wrestler.
Who the hell are you?
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna like this guy right now.
don't
He's
even
such a
count.
menace, but I think I'm gonna like
If you
him.
disappear forever, it wouldn't make any difference.
Oh, that's so mean.
Heavy in activities.
You're a big coward.
I'm in a math club.
See, you're afraid that they won't take you. You don't belong, so you just have
That guy kills me.
I'm not gonna run out and join one of their fucking clubs.
So let's watch the mouth, huh? I'm in the physics club, too.
You need to stop talking. No one cares.
That's an academic club.
So?
He just turned your point on your face.
And at the end of the year we have big banquet at the
He is scared for his life right now.
my cousin Kendall from Indiana. He got high once. You know, he started eating like really weird foods and
Who is this woman?
I figure all I need's a lobotomy and some tights.
you wear tights?
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do?
Drop dead, I hope.
I'll they start like running around the school like hooligans. I bet this guy, like the guy who's starting everything, the menace to society, he's gonna get them going, you know?
Why is that door closed?
Someone's gonna get in trouble.
We were just sitting here, like we're supposed to.
He's gonna ask the guy at the physics club, man. I need to learn their names. I want to learn their names.
She doesn't talk, sir.
There's only one left. There's only one left.
The door's way too heavy, sir.
You're an idiot.
That's right.
If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. That's very clever, sir. But what if there's a fire?
All right. What are you doing with this? What are you doing with it? Get this out of here, for God's sake.
Oh my god.
Eat my shorts.
You just
Eat his shorts, son.
You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word. Instead of going to prison, you'll come here.
See, everyone just picks on him for literally no reason.
Now it's 8. You stay out of it.
Excuse me, sir, it's 7.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
The bull?
You're mind bender.
You're actually the most unbull of a person ever.
Be right outside those doors. The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Oh my god, but no one ever gives Bender the chance to do anything in the first place, it seems. Everyone just disregards him like he's the scum of the earth to begin with. She is so good at drawing. Also, he's on the wrestling team, not the football team. That kind of blew my mind a little bit. Oh my god. Natural snowfall.
Mole really pumps my nads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's smart.
I love his work.
This guy literally has to stop talking.
It's a big party at Stubby's. Parents are in Europe.
Why say it with everyone else in the room? That's so rude.
Who do you like better?
What?
You like your old man better than your mom?
Oof,
We're both screwed.
that's a hard question.
I mean, I don't think either one of them gives a shit about me. It's like they use me just to get back at each other.
Say something. Let's go. Oh, don't fight here.
Can you hear this? You want me to turn it up?
He deserved that.
Okay. Well, that's the problem.
No, listen to him. Listen to him.
To know the difference.
Yeah, well, he's got a name.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's your name?
Brian.
Are you a virgin?
Oh my god, he's asking these very personal questions here.
White wedding.
Why don't you just shut up?
Have you ever kissed a boy on the mouth?
No, it's nothing to be ashamed about.
I said leave her alone.
This man wants to fight.
You and how many are your friends?
Me and Brian here.
Why not?
'Cause I'd kill you.
He's secretly a black belt in martial arts. Oh my god, the knife brings out a whole nother layer to this. Janitor named Carl. Carl is literally the janitor name.
Becomes a janitor because Andrew here is very interested in pursuing a career in the...
Yeah, Andrew would love to be a janitor.
I listen to your conversations. You don't know that, but I do. I am the eyes and ears of this institution.
Imagine the stories janitors hear, though. That's actually crazy. Yes, everyone, let's start singing. Yeah, oh my god, this is actually awesome. Yes, yes, even she's doing it. She has the knife, though. I'm concerned about that.
I have a really low tolerance for dehydration.
I've seen her dehydrate, sir. It's pretty gross.
She turns into a prune.
Think I was born yesterday? You think I'm gonna have you roaming these halls?
Brian's gonna get it.
You.
Oh, or Andrew.
Hey! What's her name? Wake her up. Hey, come on.
Oh, no one knows her name yet. I don't even know her name.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Just straight up vodka every day.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Say it. Yes, I was excited.
Because my coach and my father don't want me to blow my ride.
That's very interesting.
Can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not.
Now, why don't you tell me why you're really in here?
Oh yeah, she was. She was. I want to know why everyone's in here, though.
Can't you just leave me alone?
I mean, if he had a great personality, was a good dancer, and had a cool car.
The great personality.
I'm not Cherry.
When have you ever gotten laid?
I've laid lots of times.
I've laid down on my bed.
Let's just drop it, okay? We'll talk about it later.
No, drop what? What are you talking about?
Well, Brian's trying to tell me that in addition to the number...
Fender is a menace. I love it.
John said I was a Cherry and I said I wasn't. That's it. That's all was said.
Well, then what were you motioning to Claire for?
Yeah, what were you motioning to Claire for, Brian?
You know he's lying, right?
Were you or were you not motioning to Claire?
Yeah, but it was only because I didn't want to know I was a virgin, okay? Excuse me for being a virgin. I'm sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Well, Brian, it doesn't sound like you're doing any business.
I think it's okay for a guy to be a virgin.
There you go. Yeah, let's have it. That's a great catch. She rich. She's so rich. Whoa. Oh my god, how much food does this man need? This man is... he's feeding a country.
What's your problem?
Oh my god, that is the worst sandwich. It was just meat. A slice of meat and then bread. Bender's faces while everyone's getting their lunches out are literally the best. Don't eat that, please. Oh my god, diabetes. That is diabetes in seconds. A juice box, so cute.
I can read. PB
That man has a whole bag of cookies. He better share with the class.
is my impression of life at Big Bry's house.
Brian's gonna snap in this movie. Just wait.
How'd you like to go fishing this weekend? Great, Dad. Dear, isn't life swell? Oh.
Something's hidden bride. Something's hidden bride here.
All right. What about your family?
Mine?
Aw, and Juice sort of defending Brian here. That's cute.
Retarded, big mouth, know-it-all asshole jerk.
The music, do you hear that?
What about you? Fuck you! You want to come over sometime?
That's bullshit.
I bet that's real. I bet that's real.
You believe this? Huh?
Oh, it's a cigarette burn on his arm. This actor is doing a really good job. This character, Bender, is actually very complex. You're a loser. You deserve that. You're a loser. The kids are polluted. He literally just said that. Yes, Bender. Yes, prison break, prison break.
You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
Don't hurt Brian.
Screw that, Bender. Put it back. What's wrong? Boy has marijuana.
Claire's like, I'm gonna smoke up. I'm gonna get so high right now. Are these objects that she's taking gonna be important later at the end of the movie?
What do you say? Where are we going?
Oh my god, I love this shot because you can tell exactly whose characters is who just by the shoes, and that's how you know you've got good costumes and good characters. Haha, what a shot! Oh, it's like a Scooby-Doo moment.
Hey man, you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
you don't know what you're talking about. No, we're through listening to you. We're going this way.
No, listen to Bender. Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
Great idea, Jagger.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, why don't you listen to John?
Yeah.
Get back to the library. Keep.
Oh my god, he's like sacrificing himself. He's already gotten so many days. Wait, he's actually so nice.
Out! That's it, Bender. Out.
Oh my god, he's so good. Wait, his shoe, get your shoe. No, what about your shoe? It's just there.
Impossible, sir. It's in Johnson's underwear.
You think he's funny?
Oh my god, it actually is though.
You want to see something funny? You go visit John Bender in 5 years. You'll see how goddamn funny he is.
How are you actually saying this to a kid right now? This kid has been beaten his whole life, mentally, physically. Did he just get any chances? You guys have got to save him from the bull. Or I guess I should say the little mouse.
And I'm gonna kick the living shit out of you, man. I'm gonna knock your dick in the dirt.
That's a little weird.
You threatening me?
What are you gonna do about it?
He's kind of like his dad in a way. All of these authority figures just hurt him.
You're a lying sack of shit, and everybody knows it. Oh, you're a tough guy. Hey, come on.
You want to be a tough guy? He's literally not saying anything. This guy just wants to fight.
Just take one shot. That's all I need. Just one swing.
And now you're gonna say he's weak.
That's what I thought.
You're pathetic, man. I hope this teacher gets flushed down the toilet head first, boom, all the way down into the sewers.
Naked lady says.
Oh my god, that was quite a fall.
What in God's name is going on in here?
Was he hiding behind the statue?
What is this? What is that? What?
I love that they're covering for him. Yes, let's go. Okay, let's avert your eyes, please, there.
And you, I will not be made a fool of.
Haha, you are a fool. Go do it, get high. Yes, live on the edge, Claire. She can see clearly now.
Shit.
He's taking the glasses, Blender's glasses. They're actually all getting high. This is crazy. It'd be funny. Fun trivia fact, all the actors actually got high for this scene.
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Brad's a fun guy. Oh my god, they're smoking up the foreign languages section. I love it. Hotbox time. Okay, Andrew. Okay, Cartwheel Andrew. That's what they're gonna call him now. Ooh. Oh my god, he's doing a little striptease over here. I've never seen someone this happy in my entire life. The man screams so loud that he shattered glass. That's how happy he is.
What are you doing in the basement files?
Oh, nothing here. I'm just doing a little homework here.
Homework, huh?
Yeah.
Go, Carl, go. Go, Carl, go.
Birth date's March 12th. You're 5'9½". You weigh 130 pounds.
What the heck?
I stole your wallet.
Oh my god, I thought she was like some form of psychic god or something.
Are all these your girl?
My roommates are home, it might get loud.
Do you?
Yeah. That's the way it should be.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
You realize you made yourself 68?
So many things in that bag, but probably really interesting stuff.
You never know when you may have to jam.
Away from our parents, maybe?
And I can go to the ocean, I can go to the country, I can go to the mountains, I could go to Israel, Africa, Afghanistan.
Those are the countries she knows.
Well, everyone's home life is unsatisfying. If it wasn't, people would live with their parents forever.
Yeah, but I think hers.
Whoa.
Either you really want to run away, or you want people to think you want to run.
Eat shit.
You didn't even put all of it? Whoa. How did she put it back so fast?
No.
Why not?
Go away.
She does have a knife. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
But I didn't dump my purse out on the couch and invite people into my problems.
Yeah, he didn't.
What did they do to you?
They ignore me.
Being ignored is rough.
What did you want to be when you were young?
Oh my god, this movie has the potential to make me cry.
And each year, these kids get more and more arrogant.
No, they don't. They literally don't. My parents say this too. Kids get worse every year.
What would you think of you, huh?
Hey, Carl, you think I give one rat's ass what these kids think of me?
Yeah, you definitely do.
When I get older, these kids are going to take care of me.
I wouldn't count on it.
That was that line. I wouldn't count on it. And then just the silence for 3 seconds.
Had to.
This movie kind of touches
How am I
on
supposed to answer?
2 different
idea is
generations
to, like,
and how they view the world, and teenagers and then adults and stuff as well. It's really interesting.
I do that. I'll do anything sexual. I don't need $1 million to do it either.
I need $2 million.
Adult.
Yeah. He's married too.
Oh.
That's
Do you have any
literally.
idea how completely gross that is?
Ooh, that is so gross.
I don't even have a psychiatrist.
Have you ever done it with a normal person?
They asked us at the start of the movie too, and she avoided the question. She's so ashamed of it, but she was telling Brian that you should be okay with it, you know?
That's the only difference, I hope.
Face it, you're a tease.
I'm not a tease.
Sure you are. Sex is your weapon.
Gordon Ramsay comes in. You're in denial.
Come on,
Answer the question. Don't be
Come on,
it's easy. It's only one question.
No! I never did it!
Ooh, and tempers soar.
Okay, fine, but that doesn't make it any less bizarre.
What's bizarre? I mean, we're all pretty bizarre.
Yeah, even Brian's bizarre.
He can't think for himself.
She's right.
He didn't even think for himself there. She said it. That's funny.
Pulled the tape off. Most of his hair came off and some skin too.
Oh, ow, ow.
He's going off about, you know, when he was in school. All the wild things he used to do. And Larry's undressing a couple lockers down from me.
The shot, silence and him just talking is amazing.
I jumped on top of him and started wailing on him. And my friends, they just laughed and cheered me on. All I could think about was Larry's father and Larry having to go home and explain what happened to him. Fucking humiliation he must have felt. I mean, how do you apologize for something like that? God, I fucking hate him. He's like this mindless machine that I can't even relate to anymore. Your intensity is for shit! Win! Win! Win!
I think your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling.
Oh my god. Flippin' heck, Andrew. That monologue was insane.
Because I'm failing shop.
Really?
My light didn't go on. I got an F on it.
All because of that?
Better than the other one.
I can write with my toes.
That's actually really cool.
I want to see what Claire can do.
Can't do anything.
Now, everybody can do something.
What's her talent? Juggling. Let's see. That'd be mine.
You have to swear to God you won't laugh.
Man, this movie hits you with emotional moments, and then it just goes right into like this heartfelt comedy again.
I could disappear forever and it wouldn't make any difference.
He's just starting to pop off right now.
Ever compare yourself to me, okay? You got everything and I got shit.
Yeah, he's been stepped on way more than you, Claire. Sorry.
The old man grabbed me and said, "Hey, smoke up, Johnny!" Okay, so go home and cry to your daddy. Don't cry here, okay?
These shots, though, they just linger. They're so simple, but they linger on characters. You really feel their emotion.
God, are we gonna be like our parents?
Not me.
Every child says that, and then usually they end up pretty similar to their parents.
What is gonna happen to us on Monday? When we're all together again.
They're gonna ignore each other?
So on Monday, what happens?
Are we still friends, you mean?
Yes, you have to be. Come on.
You want the truth?
Yeah, I want the truth.
But you can't be friends with you, Brian.
I don't think so.
Because then that would hurt her popularity, hurt his jockism.
Cut them all up so your friends wouldn't think that you really liked them.
No way.
Yeah, you would. You would, Andrew.
Why? Because I'm telling the truth? That makes me a bitch?
No, because you know how shitty that is to do to someone.
And you're still doing it. Exactly. Look at Brian, he's crying.
Okay, then I assume Alice and I are better people than you guys, huh? Then I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, and I will not.
I believe you, Brian.
Your friends wouldn't mind because they look up to us.
Exactly. High school dynamics actually suck.
I'm not saying that to be conceited. I hate it. I hate having to...
Well, then don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Literally do it.
You know, you just don't understand the pressure that they can put on you.
You think I don't understand pressure, Claire? Well, fuck you!
Oh, yes, Brian's popping off. What did I say?
I'm here. Mr. Ryan found a gun in the locker. I can't have an F. I can't have it. I know my parents can have it, even if I ace the rest of the semester. I'm still only...
No, killing yourself is not an option.
Well, I didn't do it, did I? No, I don't think so. That was a flare gun. Went off in my locker.
Flare gun. Oh, is that why the locker was burned? It's a little funny that he used a flare gun. Oh, it's gonna lighten the mood and they're all gonna be friends.
Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do.
Aww. Man, how did we get to this? Like, I was literally like, I'm tearing up 5 seconds ago and now I'm bopping. Yeah, Brian, do the windmill. Do the windmill. Claire with the jig. Oh, yeah. And these two with the jive. Oh, she's dead.
I think we'd all kind of say the same thing.
You just don't want to write your paper, right?
So I would feel bad about making Brian write my paper.
Come on. Where are we going?
Friends forever. I love the color contrast in their outfits. This has got to be the best 8 hours of their entire existences. Oh. Oh, the reveal. Mans is in love. Whoa. Whoa.
No.
No.
Why? Claire did it.
It looks good.
Is that good or bad?
Bad. It's so funny if you said that. Oh my god, Brian is... Good job, Brian. Is this the end of the movie? No, I don't want this movie to end. No, keep going. Go back to school. I hope all of them stay next Saturday. I want a sequel. Zooey mama. Oh, one of the earrings. He won't forget about you. And like, this is like the first time someone's really cared about him. This must feel surreal. He's gonna do the fist bump. Ooh, I hope it was already pierced, or else that would hurt.
Sincerely yours.
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Ah! Let's go. Woo. Why? I don't want to watch no Resident Evil. Let me watch the trailer. Or let me watch, there we go, let me watch the credits. And that was my reaction to The Breakfast Club, the 1985 drama teen film starring Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael Hall, Emilio Estevez, and Ali Sheedy. Oh, and Paul Gleason as Richard Vernon, aka the Professor. Also, I'd just like to apologize if there's ever like a loud noise in the background. It's my roommates having this wild conversation at the moment, so I would like to apologize in advance in case there are loud moments where you can hear them. I really loved that movie. I actually, like, I just finished it about 3 seconds ago. I turned it off, turned on the camera again, review time, and oh man, I think I need to let it sink in a little bit. I don't particularly think it is the deepest movie of all time. I do have one issue with this movie. However, I still love this movie. I thought this movie was absolutely amazing. I loved the different looks and viewpoints at this trauma that these kids had from their parents, but then the teacher, who I thought was just going to be there for some comic relief and just to be like this obstacle to avoid and stuff, actually gave some pretty nice insight into how the older generation thinks of the kids, and then the kids obviously giving a lot of good looks at how their younger generation thinks of the parents. And it's really interesting to me because this movie was made in 1985, yet everything that they talked about, well, okay, almost everything that they talked about, I could relate, and I know that it is happening to kids still. And so even after all this time, all of this progress, things haven't really changed in that aspect, which is very interesting. It's also very sad to me, but yeah, I found this movie incredibly touching. I really liked the characters, and I enjoyed almost everything about this except for one thing, which I'll get into a little later. Okay, so I'm going to get into the reviews first, and then I'm going to get into the score very quickly, and just the sound design, because I thought the sound design was pretty good with the lack of sound. Anyways, and then I'll get into John Hughes' camera work, the thing that I didn't like, and then maybe some other things here or there, and then obviously the cast, who are awesome. Okay, so they put music on the TV now, by the way, so I mean, I might have some background music, which is, ooh, you know, like you can listen to some rap or something while I talk about this movie. Okay, so 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb and 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it seems like this movie has really good reviews. It just seems like critics have a little bit higher rating, I guess, than audiences, but honestly not much. Again, this movie came out a long time ago, so it's had a while to accumulate reviews. Ever since review platforms were made, people could start reviewing this movie and stuff, but I can see people having issues with the thing that I have an issue with in this movie. It is an issue. I will bring it up later. Just trust me, just hang on there. If you're really wondering, like, Oliver, just say the issue, just say it. I'll say it in a second. Just hold on. But I mean, it's obvious that people love this movie, and I mean, this movie is a classic, so obviously people hold it into a very high regard, and after watching it, I can finally see why. The score of this movie, and then also lack thereof, was really awesome. I really liked just the song, "Don't You Forget About Me." I love that song just in general. I don't know if that song was popularized by this movie or if it was already a popular song and then it was just in this movie, but I thought it was a really, really good song choice, not just because it's a jam, but the lyrics, "Don't you forget about me," and I'm sure many of the other lyrics in that song, it kind of represents the struggle with the characters, you know, being forgotten, being ignored by their parents, and then maybe at the same time growing up and losing that childhood self, losing the heart, as Allison was saying, when you grow up, you lose heart. So it's kind of interesting, like maybe it's not just "don't forget about me," like as parents, as a society, but also "don't forget about me," talking to almost their future selves, looking back down on their kids, like don't forget about the kid in me, don't forget about the things that you wanted to do as an adult, which maybe you'll forget and become your parents again. Also, just the lack of sound was amazing. I loved that all of these long monologue moments, a lot of the moments in general were just filled up with science, which made it really awesome when characters actually were talking and stuff, because there was silence, and because there was so much silence, you were kind of longing for someone to break the silence, for someone to start talking, for someone to cut the tension with a knife. And you know, when it happened, it was really relieving, but the lack of silence also really helped you to focus on the characters, what they were were actually doing, what like their actions were doing and stuff like that. And then again, that kind of leads into John Hughes' camera work. I know John Hughes is a very famous director. I can't think of any other movies as he's made on the top of my head, but I know he makes a lot of like teen drama films, especially in like the 80s. I'm not sure if it was like 70s and 90s as well, maybe both, but I know definitely in the 80s he made a lot of teen drama movies and he's very famous for those. And I think he did an exceptional job here with the camera work. The camera work is very simple but very effective, and the effective part of it is that it just lingers, and it always lingers for a longer than a normal movie would linger, and so it allows you to really see the characters and how they react to someone else talking, because a lot of the times the camera isn't on the person talking, but it's actually on one of the other four characters and how they're reacting to the person talking, which is why it works so well, because you hear the person talking, but the important part isn't that the person is talking, it is what the person is saying and how the other people are reacting and are going to react to what that person is saying. And so the camera focuses on these other people and you get to see their reaction there, see their body language, you know, and it just really gives you a good sense of character, a good sense of personality, and a good sense of how the overall scene is playing out. Also, some of the shots, so simple yet so effective. Again, when Allison walks out of her car at the start of the movie, every other shot is in the car with the characters. The parents are talking to the kids and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you get Bender walking, this really just still wide shot. You get Bender walking on one side, and then you get Allison getting out of the car drives off, no words are spoken, and it just feels empty and hollow, as if these people have a lot more kind of on the surface issues than the other people. And it's just very interesting, very simple camera work that is very effective in kind of showing the audience the story before even telling them. And then also Andrew's monologue shot, I don't really have anything to say, I just want to mention it because it was my favorite moment of the movie when Andrew was talking about taping Larry's butts together, butt like he has two butts, butt cheeks together, and the camera just slowly moves, it goes behind pillars, comes out again, goes behind pillars, goes out again, and it must be like a minute and a half of the camera slowly moving and Andrew just monologuing. That shot was so emotional, again, because it lingered, it stayed with the character, and it just puts you in the room with the character. So the thing I didn't like about this movie was the sexual tendencies that Bender had towards Claire. It was just really weird in my opinion. It's like some of it sort of like he's very pry and stuff, and like maybe if he did it once or did it twice and then kind of laid off of it, it was fine. But Bender, like his only interactions with Claire were like these very sexual things that were very, very personal. I know everyone was talking about these very personal things, but the only personal things that Claire was really talking about was kind of about sex. So it was very, very weird to me that that was kind of the thing that they chose for Claire to have. And then like when he was just between her legs and stuff like that, it was just like, you know what I mean? Like there was just something a little off about it. It didn't ruin the movie for me, but I just wish that that had changed a little bit, that maybe everything that Bender says to Claire isn't just about sex and stuff like that. It was just kind of like put me in like, I don't know, the wrong mood for a second, and then the movie kind of continued and the charm came back. It was just those moments I just thought were a little bit icky and maybe could have been handled a little bit better. Okay, so getting into the cast of this movie now, I'm going to talk about Molly Ring. I'm just going to talk about everyone that was in this movie I'm going to talk about because there are only like 6 characters in this movie. Paul Gleason as Richard. I really enjoyed Paul Gleason. He didn't have too much in this movie, but I really liked his input on the older generation, like talking about the kids. I really liked that, and I thought he did a good job. He's not a bull. Ali Sheedy as Allison. I really enjoyed her character. I enjoyed everyone, so I mean I'm gonna say that for everyone, but I liked the contrast of her costume with her and Claire. I thought that was a really cool little thing just to kind of show the difference between those two characters. And then I don't know, she was kind of a menace to society at times. She was like a chronic liar, and I kind of enjoyed that. I thought Ali Sheedy was a very good, I thought Ali Sheedy was a very good job. I thought she did a very good job as Allison. Emilio Estevez as Andrew was one of my favorite performances. His monologue, I think, was my favorite part of the movie. I really liked it. I don't know, he reminded me kind of the most of my situation in terms of parents kind of pushing you. You're trying to be proud for your parents telling you all these stories about how they did as a kid, and you're kind of wanting to do what they did, or maybe they're pushing you to do something and you're good at it, but maybe you don't necessarily want to do it. So he kind of reminded me the most of myself in high school a little bit, and so his monologue definitely got me a little emotional there. I thought Emilio Estevez did an insanely good job. Anthony Michael Hall as Brian. Brian was such a jokester in this movie, I gotta tell you. Like, obviously when he was crying and stuff, it was like, what the heck? When Brian was crying, it was like end of the world, his end game. I was like, oh my god, Brian, stop crying. But he was so funny at the start of the movie when he just kept interrupting, like, I'm this, like trying to be all kind of part of this conversation, but also trying to be cool and not just seem like a total dweeb and stuff like that. At the same time, he's also scared of Bender. I thought Anthony Michael Hall was definitely one of my favorite performances. I don't think he was one of my favorite characters, but I think he was one of my favorite performances. Judd or Judd, I think it's Judd Nelson as John Bender. Bender was really fun in this movie. He was definitely a menace. He was definitely a little bit too overly sexual towards Claire at times, and it got a little almost rapey, which was very, very gross. But I thought his character was very complex, very interesting. I loved that he was sort of almost the focus and the initiating factor for all of these people. And it was nice at the movie that he had someone that he could lean on, that someone cared for him. Even if it kind of came up in a weird way in the movie, it still was really nice to see that, because he's been kicked down a lot. Even when Richard was kicking him down, I was like, this is actually horrible. Like, he's just it just looks like his father is doing this and stuff. So I thought he was definitely the most complex, or if not one of the most complex characters of the movie, and I really enjoyed his performance. And finally, Molly Ringwald as Claire. I enjoyed Claire. I think she was my least favorite of all of the cast. I just thought she was the least interesting because, again, I think that her only real thing that they had for her to do in this movie was like the sexuality stuff, which again, it could have been interesting, but I don't think they handled it as good as they could have. However, I did like the scene when she's like, yeah, we wouldn't be friends with you because of this, and then people were kind of ringing her out on it. I did really enjoy that. I thought that was a really cool take on high school popularity and how these like levels of friendships are formed, and you can't go under, you can go up, but you can't go back down, you know? I thought that was really interesting, and I don't, even though she was probably my least favorite, I still don't think that she did a bad job, and I thought Molly Ringwald was awesome. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to The Breakfast Club, the 1985 teen drama. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And if there are any more John Hughes movies, I probably have seen a few and I just can't remember off the top of my head, but if there are any more John Hughes movies that I haven't seen, you can just list John Hughes movies, and if I haven't seen them, I'll put them on my movie list because I really enjoy his movies. Or I mean, I probably do enjoy his movies because I really enjoyed this one, and if I've seen other ones, I probably enjoyed them too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.